bringing all they can muster to limit mistakes and to keep their heads in the game. You know, a lot of what comes into play here is the experience that some of the veteran players who've been in these situations bring when it comes to postseason intensity. They can be a stabilizing force for the younger players on both teams.
And stand for a player like MP. His rookie campaign leading him to the biggest stage. And now within minutes of potentially achieving an NBA championship. How does the significance of this moment, do you think, factor into the mindset for a young player in his shoes right now?
Well, it's huge, Kevin. You can only imagine the adrenaline MP is running on now. I can tell you a lot of players may be fatigued and even exhausted, but the pure excitement of this moment is fueling this overtime push with everything on the line.
And the crowd and energy in this building, Stan, it's as hype as it's ever been.
Zé, pessoal, minha equipa. É os Miami Heat. Ah, espera aí. Miami Heat. Siga. Ui, a minha aparência. Deixa lá ver como é que eu sou mais parecido. Mais com este, se calhar.
You got it. No silly mistakes. Let's go. Game 7. Let's go. Let's go.
Siga, let's go.
Yo, MP. What's up, coach? Brought us this far. Now take us home. Come on, coach. I was born ready.
And we are underway again here. Greg, less than 3 minutes to go.
This is the moment you can only dream of. MP has a chance to get his team over the proverbial
Toma, siga, começa bem.
Well, I have to say, guys, MP really came out firing from that last time out. We've seen outstanding tenacity in this overtime.
Sozinho, ninguém acompanha.
And if you're the guy who has has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Mitchell outside. Wiggins with it.
Bora.
The response triple answers back.
And that three was big. I mean, it cancels out the triple at the other end, and that appeared to really tighten this game up.
Não consegue.
Jokic.
Nada.
And with MB growing up in Chicago and following the Jordan dynasty so closely, now just moments away from starting his own era with a win here.
And we saw early on that MP can defer too much, but in these playoffs, he's stepped up and has become the guy for this team in the clutch.
And he knocks down the first one.
Bora para ganhar. Estamos em overtime.
And Jokic
Tinha que
drops
entrar.
them both.
Well, make no
Bora passar
mistake,
aqui.
this is exactly who they want at the line in this situation.
Foul MP fires the three.
Ai, muita força.
And
Lindo, lindo.
pouring it on in this final
Siga, 3 pontos.
Kevin, we are witnessing championship pedigree in the making
Dando
right
espaço,
here.
dando espaço. Ai,
And
caramba.
one of the most memorable rookie seasons for MP.
Yeah, the speculation may have been critical early that MP had too much hype, but here we are. That hype machine was legit.
Here's MP after the Nuggets pick up 2.
Lindo.
Coach, MP cannot be stopped.
Yeah, Kevin, if there ever was a time to put more fuel on a fire, this is that moment.
Here's Jokic following the basket by MP. From
Acho que passou.
outside.
Boa.
And Stan, that doesn't fall. Still down by 8.
Yeah, Kevin, time is not on their side.
Olha, lindo.
Got it. And that is a sizable lead here in overtime.
Ui.
10
Olha lá
points
forte.
is the margin.
Ih, caraças.
Murray against MP.
Boa.
Oh, Greg, that does
Bang.
not go.
Trailing by 10. This is starting to slip away from him.
Here's Adebayo. MP. Layup, no good.
Não consegui.
Denver's gotten 6 points by way of the three-point shot in overtime. They're 2 of 4 on their attempts from deep. One of the things, Stan, you've got to admire about this group, their resiliency, their tenacity. How tough they have fought every inch of this game.
Yeah, well, look back to how they handled themselves in round 1, round 2, the conference final. With MP leading his team every step of the way, bringing them right here to this moment.
Here's Gordon, following the basket by Andrew.
Seu MVP
5 on the clock.
sozinho, então ninguém te
And down
acompanha.
goes the three.
And I feel like Jokic has
Bora, 16 segundos, calma.
360-degree vision. I mean, no matter where the open man is, he's going to find it.
MP. And they
Rafael,
can
lindo,
just
mais
throw it
um.
out in anticipation of the confetti and celebration.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Não sei.
And they've done it. They are the NBA champions.
MP. Yo, MP.
Ah, querias, estavas
What's
a,
up with you, man?
estavas a
You doing another
sonhar.
one of those visualization exercises?
Lindo.
Was.
Do next. Continue, of
Oh, look, I've been
course.
calling you for a minute, okay? It's like you're on a different planet.
Listen, you got to fully immerse yourself in the experience that you're trying to manifest. If it doesn't feel real, then it doesn't work.
Okay, you're right. All right, so what are you manifesting this time?
I got that goal-setting meeting later on with Coach Tucker and Cliff.
Okay.
And I was visualizing how I want my rookie year to go.
Okay, cool. Well, judging by that goofy-looking grin you got on your face, it must have went pretty good, huh? Let me guess, Rookie of the Year.
Even better. A championship, bro.
Ooh, I was close, though. Okay, look, on that tip, when you get to the meeting, they're going to ask you What kind of player do you want to be? All right? Have you visualized that yet?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Well, great. What do you see?
Create a new build. What? Your empire, blah 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 blah. Check the head scan. That. Skip. Deixa eu ver bem que estava a ser parecida com aquele gajo que tem um cabelo todo de lado. Este. Sim, com este. Yeah. Get your MP. Let's go. First name. Last name. Headness. Handness. Jersey number. Usar o número do Michael Jordan. Point guard, era point guard. Não me lembro. Shooting guard. Eu não percebo nada disto. Eles não mudam isto.
Let's go, Henderson.
Deixa eu ver se tem aqui definições.
TV.
As definições disto.
Yeah, let's go. That was perfect.
$50 to my name or $50K a night. Moving bags for me, baby. I pay your rent.
My career. Então, não devia estar aqui. Lixado. Vamos. Onde é que está isto? Como é que é? Isto. Isto não, tenho que fazer ao contrário, é mais fácil. Cento e 83 converte 70 e... Ixi. Ser isto. Wait. The pounds to kilograms. Para o contrário. Expor 75. Converte 187. Não sei o que, ok. As posições NBA. Melhor, muito tarde isso. 25. Steal. Isso não é. Eu vou por isto tudo. Nossa. Isso é um bom passo. Ball handle, speed with ball. Isto aqui é interior defense. Steal. Offensive. Speed. Cast. E. Ai. Subir. Peraí. Close. Vai vir. Mas vai continue, tá feito. Damian Lillard. Jamorant. Feito. Ok. É isto. Mas eu queria mudar o... Ai, não tá. Onde é que se diz que não? Sim, senhor. Mitchell. Adebayo. Vegans. Amneu Hoje. Hornet. Quem tem aqui? Manuelo Ball. Jazz. Jazz. Quem tem aqui? Ninguém. Sacramento. Zach Lavine. Mas não sei. Não sei que ele era o Zach. New York Knicks. Lakers. Doncic. From James. Orlando. Anthony Davis. Não sei onde é que anda o sítio. Jimmy Butler. Damian Lillard. Chicago Bulls. Holiday. Stanton. Brown. Clippers. What?
Come on, man. You see it.
Oh, tens de mudar esse cabelo.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Yeah, only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man, I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills you have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manager Way, what's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal-setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates it when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you I found the guys in the city who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I dropped a pin for you so you can talk to them whenever.
Okay. Nice, man. Good looking out, bro.
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, anything else or what's up?
Oh, yeah, walk with me.
What's this?
I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
That's also true, man.
Yeah, so I just, wanted to give you something you could look at to remind yourself of how far you come and so you could appreciate the journey.
Yo, is this that club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot, bro?
Yo, it is. And when you found out I was moving to Plainview, you were big mad.
Oh, man. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, man. This is outstanding. This is hitting me, man.
It's just a small token. So what are you gonna do now? Head to the arena, get there nice and early for your meeting?
NBA starts hooping the city.
Don't want to leave Coach waiting.
NBA career, siga.
That's not the impression I get.
Look, you'll be fine, all right? If he gives you any problems, you let me know, all right? I'll take care of him.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Ok, tenho aqui que cortar este cabelo. Então, talk to the GM and Coach Tucker. Win the flashback. Decision level up. Game day jersey. São coisas para eu fazer. Vou dar aqui uns toques.
It's back! That's right, Shake. My court has returned for NBA 2K25, and it looks awesome.
My court is your own personal hub in the city. Practice your shot with the ball machine, run through simple drills, and play a variety of games with your friends or AI players.
And you've got some nice customization options here, too. Make the space fit with your own personal style with new options.
Exato. Card for rewards. Okay. Take up the with you. Arena. Tal. Sempre curti o NBA. Muito bom. Estrela ali, Michael Jordan logo a abrir. James. Vai. Join Affiliation. Será que é isso que eu tenho que fazer? vedere queste devo andare lì. Ora, sigo que uma. Pois é, pessoal. Ih, caramba, eu estava aqui a ser atropelado. Kevin Durant. E vamos jogar contra os Orlando Magic. Que é aquela estrela? Muito bom. Entrar aqui no estádio. Na arena, como eles chamam.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win a championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round. And then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
Okay. Key games. You're best of the best. Prepare for a championship run by testing yourself against the best teams in the league. Your season off to a great start and prove your team. Ser este. Meet this personal goal. Yes.
I want to be the best team in this league. Everything else is secondary, whatever it takes.
It's easier said than done.
I'm here to share my focus, right? That's what we're doing.
It is, but I'm just letting you know this is one of the harder goals on this list. It's about taking down the best of the best.
But if we are who we think we are, then we're going to have to do that anyway. We're here to win championships, right? This just underlines it and puts everything in bold.
Indeed it does. I'm looking forward to seeing how you fare against the elite of the elite.
I'm looking forward to making this organization proud.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Olha quem vem aí. Agora, toco o Tucker. Ok. Onde é que deve ser?
Son, you look like an
Dona.
MC.
Caramba,
You need some new
on.
drugs.
Tem que estar.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Ih! Oh,
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk media day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. But I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
e senhora. Deixa eu ver. Reto de elevate. A gente fazer primeiro os opcionais.
I'm telling you, Hunter, best movie I've seen in the past 20 years for sure. Yeah,
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
Want doesn't have to be champion. How to get most out of my teammates.
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, you know, it follows you everywhere.
I bet, yeah.
Yeah, people, you know, they still talking about looking for the next MJ, like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't, you know. I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT?
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. You know, how he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. You know, do I think that I have greatness? Of course. You know, but it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do here.
Nicely done. I can see that media training is paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But you're thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that. And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Donna.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? You know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
Thank you.
MP, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good.
right?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today.
All right. Stand right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
Confident, agressivo.
Well, that's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right,
We got all we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right. I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, MP.
Yep.
There he is.
What is
Vai,
going
Tom.
on, MP?
Whew. I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit
Aqui.
smells foul.
Kovic. Ouro Jaques Jr. Rosier. Esse aqui. Pelé. O que temos deste lado? Ora, aqui do meu lado. Tyler Anderson, Aaron Robinson, Duncan Robinson. Bama Adebayo. Tyler Hero. Davion Mitchell. Oh.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right, of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay, that makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
Order from... Okay.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Right. É uma starter. Bora.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
Isto.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What do you say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. That seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know, only starters get endorsement deals, right?
You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know, I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. Don't matter how many high-pressure situations that you face. This is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
it's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
But hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
Isto. Skill slots, ok. Ok, blá blá. Equipar com o quê? Smooth. Acho que sim, pode ser. Claro, então, momento dos Miami Heat. Tem aqui. Big Four of Six Spins, blá blá. E agora? Espera. Sair. Bora. Great expectations. Siga para o campo. Ui. Todo rigor. Bora. Siga. Aqui, que é ele. Yo, my man. Vamos. Vamos, dá-me uma bola. Dá-me uma bola. Dá-lhe bem. Outra. E passa aí uma bola. Isso. Ui. Vamos, dá-lhe 3 pontos. Outra vez. Isso aí que falhou. E siga. Não está a acertar. Boa. Next. Não deu.
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. Then on Monday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor. They want to get off to a quick start.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. Home in the paint. And for the Heat, they've got Wiggins. Mitchell is out there with Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5 spot. Well, the start of MP's NBA journey begins now.
Põe-me a jogar, põe-me a jogar. Fogo, então. Bora, vou entrar agora.
Scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The off-season seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up. And let's see these guys go at it.
And let's go to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what will be a fantastic career, guys.
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP.
Bora. Segura, não dá espaço, não dá espaço. Vai.
Here's Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Anthony. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Anderson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Anderson rising up in the mid-range, a shot that this offense is more familiar with.
Wagner kicks to Anthony.
Segura.
Wagner, a screen on Robinson. Here's Anthony. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now Anthony, following the three-point attempt by MP.
Yeah, the defender all over.
First trip to the line for him here.
And last season's numbers show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
And both free throws good for Anthony.
24-21.
The Heat trail by 3. Now MP. Hero on the wing over Howard.
Hero.
And the last second attempt doesn't fall. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. It's the Magic up 3. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And so in the game for the Magic, Banchero out there with Wagner. Then there's Cole Anthony. Then there's Black. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. MP finds Anderson. There's Hero with the 3. Carter pulls it in. Magic leading by 3. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
And Anderson kicks to MP. Fires away from outside. That shot off.
He's not doing his team any good by taking shots from that range.
Yeah, the only thing that kind of shot helps with is your opponent's chance of winning.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Anderson inside.
Deixa-me
He's
passar,
defended by Wagner. Hero from long range. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got 5.
That's a go-to shot for Tyler Hero. So confident in his ability to connect from deep.
Wagner with a screen for Anthony from outside the arc. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for Miami. 4-point game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Banchero with the ball. Robinson picks him up, and then Carter with the dunk.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Anderson passes to Hero. A floater. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Banchero. And he converts the layup. Banchero's got his second bucket tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paulo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running.
Tô. Odiei. Não, vou daqui a nada. Tá bem? Vou só me vestir agora num instante. Até já. Tchau, tchau. Bem, pessoal, tenho que ir trabalhar. Portanto, obrigado por quem esteve aí. Neste pouco tempo que eu joguei um bocadinho de NBA, vou trazer mais e já sabem, voltem novamente e deem like. Tchauzinho.